Hey guys, today we're back with another video. Today we're going to be starting a new roleplay farming series. We're going to be on the Lone Oak farm map and we're going to be focusing on the dairy farm. We'll be doing a little bit of grain, but the majority of our focus will be on cows and the dairy production. Now there is a video up on the Square Farms channel on building this new farm. It's a very nice farm here. It's kind of on the edge of town. We can still run in to get parts, get to the dealership, and to get any supplies here. But before we get going, hop in the truck and get started with everything. Let's take a quick walk around here, what our farm has and how we're going to be operating it. At the entrance of our farm, we have an old farmhouse here. Really do like it. We actually have a garage, which is going to come in pretty handy. But here it is, guys, our farm truck, 1986 Ford F350 crew cab long bed. I thought this would be probably one of the best good old farm trucks we can get here in Farm Sim. And, hey, we could still put it to work here. It is a dually. Even though it's old, it's going to keep on working for us. Now there is a full mods list linked down below for all the mods, from all the placeables to the implements and the tractors. But up next, guys, we have a cold storage shed here. We have a few different doors on it, and we do have a small door here. Really going to come in handy for those attachments to not be sitting out in the weather. But here it is, guys, our main shop, completely heated, and we actually do have a little bit of office room here to kind of get going. And we do have a few bedrooms for some of our employees if they want to live here on the farm and not have to drive on over here from the house. Here we have the silos around back there. We actually have a little creek coming through the farm, and there's a little bit of water coming around the side. So here's a creek, you guys can see. It is very nice here. It is all natural. Now, one thing, guys, I really wanted to build the farm into the terrain, not level out much, and I will say it did come out pretty good. Here we do have a small kind of equipment storage barn here, a little kind of bale storage over there as well, and we have two different cattle areas. We have an open area here with a huge fence. You guys can see this will be perfect here, but look at this, guys, a big cow barn. Well, I think we could probably fit about 150 cows in here, and I think we're probably going to start off around there, and hopefully we could scale up maybe to even 1,000. But let's get the door opened up here quickly. Look at all that room. That is going to be a lot of room. Lots of feed we're going to be making, and keeping up with the dairy farm is going to be a lot of work, but it's definitely going to be a fun challenge you could get in there. And we do have some storage here, probably for all the different feeders and equipment, maybe even bales. You guys can see we have the solid manure. I think we're going to be using the manure to fertilize the fields. That way we won't have to pay for fertilizer, and we could just kind of go organic. Last up over here, we do the silos, which we're going to be doing corn here. We're going to be putting them in here, and that's an ingredient for the recipe. Now, guys, that's the tour of the farm here. Really do like how it was built here. We are going for the American, as realistic as we can. And let's hop in the truck. We got to go over to the local dealership. There's an auction happening, and we do need some equipment. I'm not sure how much tractors, implements we need, but I'm thinking, guys, we're going to start off probably with a bare minimum, only a few of everything, and just kind of keep on going. And as more money comes in from making money, and I think there is just so many different avenues here we can make money with a dairy farm. We could even sell bales to other farmers for cattle, so many things, and I'm really excited about the new series. Now, guys, with this new farming series, I do plan to feature 2 times a week here on the channel, and you might see even an extra video or 2 over on the second channel. I will be posting a lot with this series, and we're going to be having some people come in game here to help us on out, do some role play. There's going to be so many cool parts here too, but I thought Lone Oak, this map, is probably one of the best maps in FS19, and I thought this would be the perfect fit here for us as well. But we're heading to the dealership. We're going to be spending a lot of money here to get some equipment, but hey, it's needed. You have to spend money to make money. Alright, we're here at the dealership now. Now, like I did mention, guys, today is actually auction day. Lots of different farmers, different dealerships bring things here and put it up for auction, and hopefully they sell it. And that is where we come in here. Usually you could buy things a little bit cheaper at auctions. Maybe a farmer's retiring. Maybe they're just trying to move some old equipment here. But wow, look at all the equipment here. Wow, that is pretty neat here. So I think we're going to walk through really quickly, kind of showcase a few of the ones that I have been looking at online that I really want to see if we could kind of get for a really good price. If not, there's 1 or 2 of everything here, so we should be able to get some equipment. Alright, looking at the mowers here, we will be needing to mow grass here. Now, what I'm thinking is, this is actually a little bit cheaper here than the deer. This is a little bit worn out, a little bit used, but I'm going to be kind of going for this here. Hopefully we get that. Coming on over here to the trailers. Now, a few things with these guys. I really do like the Wilson. That's a pretty big brand. They're well known, but this one here is actually a belt trailer, although I really do like the size of it. It's a bit cheaper. I kind of am thinking the belt is just something that can break here. More things that can break is probably not the way to go here, so we're gonna have to keep looking at that. Let's see, for balers, looks like they do have a John Deere 466. Oh, they have a Vermeer. I've heard good things about this, so I think we're gonna look at that. For tractors, guys, I would like to see if we could pick 3 tractors up. I think that's a pretty good amount if we did need a backup or anything like that. Here, looks like they have a 4755. I really want a 4-wheel drive, not 2-wheel. Let's keep on going here. Oh, look at that. They have an 8410. I actually wanted an 8000 series this generation here. This looks to be, looking at this here, this looks to be, I would say probably a 2003, 2004 model. And oh, they have another 8410 next to it. Wow, this one though looks like it has sat out in the weather. You guys can see the writing, the logos is a bit faded on it, and it looks to be a bit more worn out, but we could hop on in really quickly. Let's check it on out. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's see if we get fired on up. Yeah, this thing looks to be in mint condition. You could really tell the difference between something that's been out in the sun and something that's been in even just cold storage. Looking at this one, you guys can see, yeah, I think we're going to be having to go for the other 8410, no problem. And if not, we could always pick this one up. Now, this is, I believe, like 4,000 or 5,000 more, but I think spending that little bit extra is probably going to be the way to go. Here, let's see, they have a 7000 series. Wow, I actually really do like this tractor. It looks pretty neat. It looks like they have another 7000 series 2-wheel drive. Oh, look at that. Hey, I mean, it's a Case dealership. They should probably sell a few, but this is a 9330. It's a 1994 model. Oh, this could be a pretty neat tractor to have around. I think, yeah, this is definitely in our budget. So I'm going to see how this one goes at auction. Let's see what this is. The 8910. Oh, this is another really, really good one. So I'm going to keep my eye on both of these. Maybe if they're the right price, we'll get both. Coming on over to semi-trucks here with the old Ford Aeromax L9000. I really do like that. And look at that. We have the old Max Superliner. Oh, look at that, guys. This is actually a package deal, so we have to buy both, no problem. And if it's the right price, once again, we're going to have to look into getting it. But over here, we do have some feeders for the cows. I haven't really heard of this brand before. Let's see that brand. Let's see that brand. Oh, this is a little bit too small for us, so I don't think we're going to be going with that. But hey, I really do like the price on this one here. Haven't heard of the brand, but if it's reasonable, we'll look into it. Oh, look at that. They even have a few manure spreaders here. We have the H&S and we have the Frontier here. Look at that. This is a bit worn out. Let's check this one out here. Really, I want to buy equipment the best condition we can with the money we have. And I think this is going to be a pretty expensive day for us here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one here. That looks to be pretty good. All right, the last thing I really want to get today is a seeder. Looks like we have a 6-row here. This looks to be, let's see, this looks to be a 2002 12-row. I think that's a pretty good deal. It actually has a no-till here on it. This looks to be, let's see, a 30-row. That's way too big here, and this one looks to be a 6. So yeah, I think that 12 is really good. Now that might go for top value since that's the only one here, but hey, we're gonna give it a try here. So I'm gonna wait around. I think the auction starts here in a few hours, and I'll let you guys know what we end up buying here. But until then, I'm gonna go inside and eat a few refreshments and maybe talk with a few farmers. Hey, if we can make a few buddies out here, that's gonna help us on out if we need an extra hand. Oh man, guys, we just spent a lot of money here. So I got the newer 8410. I did end up buying both the Case tractors, both of these semis, the yellow feeder, the green manure, and the 12-row planter over there. And then for the trailers, the belt one actually went for pretty high, a lot more than what I was actually expecting it to be. So I just ended up with a Wilson here, and the John Deere sold pretty quickly, so I was able to, there was a little bit of a bidding where I almost thought I wasn't going to get it, but I did get the Vermeer. And for the mowers, I was actually going to go for this one because it's a little bit bigger, but this one, since it was so new, had 4 or 5 people bidding on it, went so much more than what it was, so we got this one, no problem. But guys, I'm going to have to be driving all these back to the farm here. Looks like there's no lowboys available, they're all out of town, so I'm going to hop in one of the tractors, get some attachments, and I think I'll catch you guys once everything's back at the farm. We're back at the farm with all the equipment, and oh boy guys, that was a challenge to get everything here. It was like 2 hours from the dealership here with each tractor, each piece of machinery, but you guys can see we got all 3 tractors, we got the equipment, and I think guys we could get up and running probably within the next 3-4 days. And I think for the cattle, for the cows, we're gonna end up buying them, and we could probably buy the feed until we start producing it here. But I will say guys, I'm so excited for the new series. We will be doing some live streams, doing field work, and so much more. But before we call it a day guys, let me know down below if you do have any cool ideas here for it. But really quickly, let's take a look at the fields. Alright, we're at the southeast point of the map here. You guys can see this is our current farm here, so we actually own field 37, 38, 36, the top part of 44 here, 50, and 43, and the final field is 45. 50 is currently seeded with corn here, so I think we're all good to go. Lots of fields, and like I said guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of grain, but the main priority is going to be here working on the dairy farms. Hope you guys are excited. Now there is a full mods list once again, linked down below with every single mod. But thanks for watching today's video, stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.